Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope you guys are doing well. I am getting ready to wash my hair and I wanted to go ahead and film with you guys how I pre-poo. I know that I've shown in my wash day routine how I pre-poo using aloe vera, but I just wanted to go ahead and just show you various methods in regards to how I pre-poo to just kind of better help you when it comes to wash day. Especially, I know a lot of you guys are transitioning, so I know that dealing with the two texture can be a little bit overwhelming, but I've come across a product that I feel like it's really beneficial and it's really good, and it has been a huge help for my wash day. So that is what we're going to go over today. If you are new, hi there. Thank you so much for joining us. My name is Rosie. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoy this video. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so for this week, I went ahead and I did a hot oil treatment instead of my ginger and olive oil scalp treatment, just because I was kind of busy today. I had a bunch of errands I had to run and I didn't get a chance to pick up some ginger, but I was like, that's fine because I can go ahead and alternate. So I went ahead and I did a hot oil treatment using olive oiled, argan oiled, avocado oiled, black castor oil, and some cinnamon. So I mixed that up in a bottle, heated that up, and I put that in my hair, and this has been on my hair sitting for about like 20 minutes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just pull my hair down. So I still have like definition. So like if I wanted to, I could rock this for another day or two, but I have a hectic week with work and stuff like that, and I don't really have time to wash my hair after work. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it. But yeah, this is still looking pretty good for day 7 hair. So, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and section my hair really. Okay, so I went ahead and I sectioned off my hair. As you guys know, I like to work in small sections just because it just really helps me, especially with the detangling process, just because I have thick hair and I try to be as gentle as possible. So I have my spray bottle right here. I have some water and conditioner, and the product that we're gonna use today, now this is the African Pride, the Moisture Miracle from the Moisture Miracle line. It is the aloe and the coconut water detangle and condition pre-shampoo. It's supposed to help minimize breakage for natural coils and curls. And in regards to the direction, it says before cleansing, apply a generous amount to dry hair and distribute evenly. You want to go ahead and use your fingers or comb to detangle and rinse thoroughly. Now for especially dry or tangled hair, you want to go ahead and leave it on for about 15 to 30 minutes before rinsing. And you want to go ahead and follow up with the Moisture Miracle Nourish and Shine shampoo. So instead of using aloe vera, I'm going to go ahead and use this to pre-poo. This is something that I wish I would have used, or I wish I would have known about this product while I was transitioning, because this is really great to pre-poo, especially if I don't have any aloe vera around me. This is definitely the next thing that I go to. But yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna go ahead, and before anything, since I've already sectioned this part right here, I'm just gonna go ahead and just wet it. Just kind of make sure that it's saturated and it doesn't feel so dry. So I'm just kind of running my fingers through it just to make sure that it doesn't feel dry. So I always wet my hair when I'm pre-pooing before I go ahead and apply the product to detangle. So that's pretty good. So I'm just going to go ahead and take about this much. You guys can see it has like a gooey consistency, but it smells really good. Got some on my nose. So I'm going to go ahead and just apply this from roots to end. Just had a loose hair right there. And sometimes, you know, like when I have a knot that I just can't get with my fingers, I'll get a comb, but I really try my hardest to finger detangle because, you know, because my hair is so thick, I just feel like that's the best approach to just minimize any excessive shedding. So right now I'm just still raking that product in, and I'm just kind of making sure that my hair is free from knots. Especially, you know, I love doing wash and go, so I don't comb my hair every day. So when I do pre-poo, like, I am going to shed, but you know, it's normal just given the fact that I really haven't combed my hair in the last 7 days. So for this part, I'm gonna spray more water. I'm gonna go ahead and get my comb. Get this baby right here. I'm just gonna make sure I don't have any knots. It's going in. Had a strand right there. Okay, that feels pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead, and I love using oil. I have my little oil concoction here. I'm just gonna apply that. Look at that. That went so smoothly because I didn't grab a lot of hair. I made sure that I was like passing my fingers through my hair to just kind of see if I could feel any detangles, and then gently pulling that apart. And my hair detangled pretty easily, so I just went ahead and I just added more oil. And I'm gonna go ahead, since this part is detangled, just gonna go ahead and wrap it up. And then I just go ahead and I just do twists. Just makes things simple. But yeah, see how fast that was? I love this stuff. Especially, you know, with transitioning, you know, dealing with that two hair texture, it can be overwhelming. And you know, as the months go by, you know, and your hair gets thicker and it gets longer, you know, it becomes more of a challenge. And I really feel like this product can really help when dealing with two texture. And even, you know, being fully natural, you know, like I get my tangles, and this stuff works great. So I'm gonna go ahead into another section that I had, and I'm just wetting that section again. I just wanted to make sure that in this video that I was just being as thorough as possible when it comes to how I pre-poo, because I feel like this is such an important component for you to just really try to perfect, because you know, it really will help in the long run as your hair continues to get healthier and stronger, and as you continue in your journey. You really want to learn how to detangle, because once you learn how to do that and you find an effective method that is good for your hair, I just feel like everything else gets easier. So I'm just going through my hair, had a few hairs right here that I was just feeling through, so I'm just gonna spray my hair again. Just making sure that it's wet, and at the same time I'm just separating curls just to make it easier for when I go ahead and I apply the pre-poo treatment. I'm smiling because I thought every time I say pre-poo, I always like mess it up. So I was surprised that I said it right. Okay. So again, making sure, looking, feeling for any knots. I'm gonna add more water. Okay. Just have a hair. I like to look at my ends. I like to examine them. I like to see how it's looking. I do my own trims, so I do my own trims because I just don't trust anybody. So I've been doing my own trims since the beginning of my journey. So I know that my hair is good now, but I definitely keep up with my trims, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a trim here in the fall. And with my trims, you know, I don't really get so precise in regards to making sure that every hair is at the same length, just because I don't plan on wearing my hair straight ever again. I don't feel like doing that to my hair, putting it through that kind of manipulation. So my thing is just to kind of make sure that the ends are healthy. I wear my hair in a fro, so, you know, in regards to length being the same, that really doesn't matter to me. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and add more of that aloe and coconut. And I'm just making sure I'm spreading that evenly. And as I'm doing that, I'm still trying to finger detangle. I'm kind of raking it in. And as I'm raking it in, I'm kind of going in to see if I feel any knots. Because if I do feel knots, then that's when I'll go ahead with the comb and just kind of like go through to just kind of get that knot out. But if I can rake my fingers through my hair and I don't feel any knots, then there's no reason for me to go through with a comb. And this section feels pretty good, as you guys can see. It's just gliding through. Love this stuff. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna add a little bit more to my end, just to make sure. Look at that, just making sure, being gentle. Boom, separated. Love it. So I'm going to go ahead with my oil. Focus on my ends, making sure they're moisturized, they're hydrated. I feel a knot, so I'm just gonna make sure. Okay, that side is good. Let me check this side. Yeah, I had a knot. So I'm just being gentle. Okay. It's pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add more oil to this section. Look at that. I'm gonna go ahead, twist it up. But you see how easy that was with this product? Like this really, the amount of slip is just like, that's exactly what it is that I need as a pre-poo, because it just really helps glide that into my hair. And as you can see, like I'm detangling, but I'm not really like losing that much hair. But more importantly, like I'm really being gentle with my hair, because overall, like once I jump into the shower and I start shampooing and conditioning and deep conditioning, I'm not going to really deal with any kind of tangles throughout those processes, because I took my time to pre-poo and detangle first. Because like I've said to you guys before, I can't just jump in, because if I do, I'm gonna spend hours and hours in the shower detangling, and then my hair will just kind of get matted and it'll just be a huge mess. So I went ahead and I did these two, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just finish this back section real quick. Okay, so I already finished with the back side. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 twists. But this part of my hair is detangled. So I'm just gonna go ahead, just put it to the side. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just focus on this part right here. I just really wanted to make sure that I was really showing you guys how I am pre-pooing. That way you can just kind of gain a concept of how it is that I treat my hair, and just kind of give you a visualization of what it is that I do. So when you guys are washing your hair and you are detangling, you guys can, start having an idea of how it is that you want to handle your hair, especially when it comes to pre-pooing, because you really want to be gentle in this process. So just like how I did the back section, I'm just gonna go ahead and just take a piece right here. Just kind of make sure that it's enough hair. Okay, so that's good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just tuck this to the side. I love these clips. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, wet my hair again. Make sure that soaks in. My loud water bottle. Okay. Just making sure my hair is pretty damp before I start manipulating it. Hair feels pretty soft in the roots because of the hot oil treatment. Okay. Had some shedding, just a few strands, nothing crazy. So I'm just lightly separating, very careful. Just examining my hair, seeing if I have any crazy knots. I don't feel like I do in this section. Just gonna do one last round, just kind of make sure, because I'm able to just kind of like rake my hands through, and then, you know, the loose hair just kind of like come out. And add more water to the roots. Just glide that water down. Hair feeling super soft because of the oil. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and take my pre-poo. It's like sticky, it's like gooey, but not like in a nasty way, I guess. I don't know, I love the smell. So I'm just gliding that. Make sure I'm focusing on my ends. And again, I'm just going in, I'm finger detangling, seeing if I feel any knots. I usually get a little bit more knots in the front because I do my high puff, so I'm like always applying gel in the front and combing it and like styling my edges. So gonna add some more product to my ends. I'm gonna go ahead. Feels pretty detangled. I'm still gonna go through it with a comb just to make sure. But before I do, I'm gonna add more oil. I usually like to pre-poo the night before, but I was feeling super lazy yesterday. I didn't have the energy to get up from my couch, but usually I like to pre-poo the night before. Okay, so I'm just going through with my comb. Feels pretty detailed. Then I'll just separate these two and just kind of make sure that this section is good to go before I twist it up. A little loose hair right here. Okay, that's pretty good. Alright, and that's pretty good too. Look at all the definition. Love it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, twist this up. This is going a lot faster than what I thought. Making good time. Perfect. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put this to the side so it's not in the way. Alright, so I'm gonna focus here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just show you guys these two sections that I'm gonna do, and then for the other side, I'll just like fast forward it. But again, you know, I just really wanted to focus this video on really showing you guys how it is that I pre-poo, what steps that I take, and more importantly, how it is that I handle my hair. So I just want to make sure that I'm just being as precise as possible for you guys. I'm going to go ahead and add some more water. You know, I like to keep a spray bottle with me. I actually have one at work, and I've been checking on my hair throughout the day, and as soon as I feel like it's dry, boom, pull out the spray bottle and I spray my hair, because I don't know, I'm just like that. Because especially like it's just been so hot here that the humidity has just been super crazy, and I have been noticing that my hair has just been getting super dry. So usually in the summer I really need to make sure that I'm keeping up with my moisturizing routine. And sometimes, you know, depending on the weather and the humidity, I have to moisturize in the morning and at night. So that's why, like, at work, I'm like still checking on my hair just to see how it's doing. Is it hydrated? Does it need to be sprayed? You know, so I recommend you take a spray bottle to work too if your hair dries up. Have it in my little desk area. So yeah, and I have some conditioner too. I have a little bit of gel. You never know. Alright, so this feels pretty saturated. I'm gonna saturate it some more, and then I'm gonna go ahead and add my aloe and coconut water. This stuff was very inexpensive. I bought it at the beauty supply store by my job, and it was only $6.50. So usually when I buy this stuff, I buy it in bulk just because it's so inexpensive and it really helps with pre-pooing. So I'm gonna add some more to my ends. I'm just gonna gently separate. I don't feel any knots, but you can never tell. Just gonna continue to rake and separate curls as I'm raking to just kind of ensure that I don't have any knots. I'm gonna add some oil to my hand. I'm gonna go ahead, glide that through my hair, focusing on the ends, which is the oldest part of my hair. Make sure I'm attending to that. I'm just gonna go with my comb just really lightly. Okay. Just gonna separate that and take a smaller section just to make it easier, just so I'm more gentle. But I don't feel any knots. Just kind of melted away with this stuff. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now just wrap this like this just for a little bit. I'm just gonna go ahead, just pass a comb through this section as well. Oh, I think some product got in my eye. Okay, this looks pretty good too. So I'm gonna go ahead and just add a little bit of more oil, especially to my ends. I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap this up, or twist this up. See how much easier it is when you're working in section, you know, because it really does help. Because trying to take too much hair at the same time, you're gonna get angry. All right, so I'm gonna do this last section right here on this side. So whatever product I already have in my hand, I'm just kind of like smoothing it to this section. This section won't be hard for me to detangle. My curls are like really, really defined, as you can see. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just spray it with water. I'm just gonna glide my hands just to kind of make sure that my hair is soaking up that water. Any loose strands I see, I just gently pull them out. I'm gonna add more water. Oh. Okay. I'm gonna take the aloe and coconut water. Just glide that through this section again. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and add more oil. And glide that. Of course, I'm focusing on my ends. I am going to take a comb because I already see a bit of a knot. So I'm just going to gently comb that out. Perfect. So that's cool. I'm just gonna add more oils to my end. I'm gonna go ahead, twist that up. Boom. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do this side really quickly, and then after I am done, I will come back. Okay guys, so I am done pre-pooing. So as you can see, I just have my hair all up in twists. That was actually a smooth transition. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is I'm just gonna go ahead and just put my hair up like this. I'm gonna go ahead and just take my plastic cap. Just gonna go ahead and leave this on for about 30 minutes. Perfect, yes, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave this on for about 30 minutes, and then I will go ahead and rinse it off, and then I will come back and just show you what my hair looks like. Really quick, so for this week wash, I'm gonna go ahead for the shampoo. I'm gonna use the Jamaican Black Castor Oil, the Strengthen and Restore shampoo. I love this stuff. I talk about it all the time. This is probably this is my favorite shampoo. I just love how just lathering it is, and it just kind of removes all that buildup. Now it does have shea butter, peppermint, and apple cider vinegar. And then for the conditioner, I'm gonna go ahead and use the OGX, the tea tree mint conditioner. This stuff is bomb. Like, I love how tingling it makes my scalp, so I'm gonna go ahead and pair these two together to rinse, and I will put in the description below where you guys can go ahead and purchase this. But if you're looking for a really good shampoo that's gonna really remove any buildup, I definitely recommend this. And then this stuff is just so good. I mean, it has a great minty smell, and it just really tingles your scalp, like, and it makes me feel like it's really working. And more importantly, it definitely has a lot of slipped, and because I've already pre-pooed and I've already detangled, when I apply this to my hair after I rinse all the product off, it's just gonna make my hair so smooth. So just wanna go ahead and show these to you guys. Okay guys, I just got out of the shower. I went ahead and shampooed and conditioned my hair, and I just wanted to go ahead and just kind of get on camera and just kind of show you what my hair is looking like. It feels nice and clean. It's very soft. My scalp feels very tingly from the tea treatment conditioner that I applied on. But yeah, washing was just a really smooth transition, especially because of the African Pride, the coconut and aloe vera water. This is something that I definitely recommend, as I said, if you are transitioning or if you are fully natural, just because pre-pooing just really helps alleviate any excessive breakage and shedding, especially when you are in the shower. So I'm just really happy with just how quickly that went by. And then, you know, of course, just when I jump in the shower, I can just shampoo and condition, and it's just a smooth process. But overall, really happy with the way my hair came. I'm gonna go ahead and continue with my wash day process, but I just wanted to go ahead and just show you guys. So if you are looking for something to use and you are looking for a proper method, I would definitely recommend the product. Hold on, let me go ahead and get it. Definitely recommend getting this. This stuff is bomb. I got this at the beauty supply store. I've seen it online as well. I will go ahead and put a link below where you can go ahead and access it. And then, you know, you can check out Walmart, you can check out Target, Sally Beauty has it, even your local beauty supply has it, but I'll still put a link below in case you may not have this in your neighborhood. But yeah, definitely recommend this. And overall, I'm very happy. You know, my hair has been getting crazy long. It's so thick, as you guys can see, but I don't have any tangles, so that is, that's a good thing. So that is the end of this video. Thank you, beauty, so much for taking the time to watch it. I hope this information was beneficial and, more importantly, useful for your natural hair journey. If you guys have any additional questions or comments, definitely leave it down below. I love connecting and communicating with all of you, and I will see you on my next video. Have a wonderful week. Take care. Bye-bye.